Hi everyone, Amber here with Personal Hair Therapy with your shampoo video. I am starting by filling my bathroom sink with some pretty warm water. I'm going to be pretty liberal with the shampoo. There's not a whole lot of water in the sink. It's definitely not full. It's probably not even half full. And I'm just sudsing it up in the sink. So I want to be pretty liberal with that shampoo because as you can see from where we go from here, we're really going to do a lot of rinsing, and we really want that shampoo to be pretty potent in the water. We don't want it to be diluted too much because we really want to get a good cleanse. So you want to take your piece and you want to hold it always by the front of the unit at the top. This helps to avoid tangling when it gets into the water. And then this is what I do. I just dip it down into the sink. I'm always holding it with my left hand. I never let go of it. And then I'm just sort of agitating it with my right hand, just making sure that we're getting lots and lots of water. It's certainly saturated. Agitating it a little bit, not too much. You can see there's no vigorous scrubbing or lathering or anything like that. When you have a really nice potent bowl of water with the shampoo diluted in it, you really don't have to do a lot of that. Now you're going to see when I take this up out of the water, there's going to be a little bit of dingy appearance to the water, and that's normal. Some of that is dirt, depending on the color of your hair and what, if you've got some custom color in there. Some of that may also be color that just may, be rinsing out very gradually over time. You can let it sit like I did. You can let it sit for however long you feel like it needs to sit in there. And then go back and just sort of do that same process again until you feel like it's clean. If you feel like around your hairline needs a little bit of extra cleansing, you can use a little bit of extra shampoo around the hairline and just very gently rub that in around the hairline just to give it a little bit of extra cleanse. Now we're refilling the bowl. Again with warm water. I'm going to add a little bit of cool this time. I'm not going to have it quite as warm as I did the first time around. And this is just going to be a clear rinse in the bowl. Now in a second here, I'm going to have some conditioner in my hand. You're going to see that I'm dipping the unit back into the water and completely saturating it without squeezing the water out. And then I'm putting the conditioner on. This really helps a lot to make sure that we're not getting too much conditioner in one area of the unit. It's really distributing really well through the hair. And then as we're dipping it a little bit more, same process as we did with the last shampoo process, it's going to distribute it throughout the hair a little bit more, still keeping it off the knots because it's going to be so diluted. You can see here I'm just going to do mid-shaft to ends, but the hair is completely saturated. I'm just doing mid-shaft to ends. That's how you should be conditioning. Just kind of working it through and then going back and doing the rinse all over again. Now this is how I prefer to shampoo my units all the time. I have worn hair for a very long time. I have done it a variety of ways. I have clients who've done it even other ways than I've ever done it. I feel like this is probably the safest, most effective way to shampoo and condition the hair. So the water's a little cloudy there. Still has our conditioner in it, so we're going to do yet another rinse because we're going to rinse all of that conditioner out. Again, this is a lukewarm water. Definitely not as hot or warm as it was with the shampoo process, but still warm. If you prefer to do a cold rinse, you can certainly add one of those at the end. I'm not a big fan of those, but some people swear by it and they'll do a cold rinse each time. But it's really important to get all of the product out, avoid buildup, that you're using warm water to rinse all that product out. If you are having any problems with reduced movement of the hair, something that feels a little bit waxy or sticky on the hair when it's dry, you may have some product buildup on there. And because I don't recommend very much product, it's just not necessary for styling. If you know me, you know that mostly what I recommend is an excellent shampoo and conditioner as well as a heat protect. So if that's what you're using, typically you're not really going to see very much buildup on the hair. But if you're not effectively rinsing with your shampoo and conditioning process, I've seen it several dozen times, the hair can start to move more in larger chunks rather than naturally, like natural hair moves. And a lot of times that's a buildup from the shampoo and conditioning process because all of that product is just not being effectively rinsed. You can see how much we're rinsing here. It's very unlikely that you would have that happen if you're using this method to shampoo. Again, you can use a basin, but it should generally be about the size of your bathroom sink. Anything larger, sometimes you can get too much water and not enough product. Now your product is very diluted in a bunch of water, and it's not, again, you're not effectively cleansing. I put the unit inside of a towel, press it down to kind of squeeze that water out. Squeezing is fine. You can see me doing that when I'm lifting the piece out of the sink. Never wring the hair, but squeezing is fine. You can see it's ready to just very easily take a brush or a comb through it. Happy shampooing. Thanks for watching.